my Twitch to work.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay.
I can fix it if you need me to.
Greetings. Welcome back. We are Fellowship Gaming, here to entertain you with yet another tale of daring, disaster, and dimwits. Please grab your favorite drink and perhaps a snack and let us regale you with the songs of our misdeeds. Tonight, we will be continuing D&D. Wah, wah, wah. No. D&D 2024, as I will call it 5e24. It's a D20 integral OGL system. If you would like to see more content, please check us out on YouTube at fellowshipgaming.quest, where you can subscribe and hit that bell notification. If you'd like to join us during our live stream, i.e. here at Twitch, head over to Twitch and give us a follow in order to be a part of our live chat, where you'll most likely speak to Brian. Wave, Brian. Yay! So, we will be continuing the Curse of Azure Bonds, which is a 2nd edition campaign that we will be porting over to 5th edition. The last time that we met, we ended on you guys meeting the gnome proprietor of Tilberton's Premier Inn Dragon something rest, which off the top of my head I can't remember what it was called. Dragon Wind Rest or Dragon Rose something rest?
I don't even think it had
Wind Lord's Rest. That's what it's called.
He threw on a name, and I'm like, I'm not going to
No,
remember.
because it was the
Lord's
purple,
Rest.
the purple.
It was the Purple
Cormyr,
Dragons of Cormyr.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Purple
So
Dragons of
dragon,
your mom.
yes. Wow, that was terribly timed there.
Yeah, sorry.
But anyways, you guys interacted with him. He offered to bring you some complimentary breakfast, as is his right to do so. He answered, I think it was all of one question so far. Clearly, he shows that he has more information. Whether you guys offer to reward him for giving you more information or not is entirely up to you. But I will put this ball firmly back into your guys' courts. The gnome bartender is named Thungor.
Thungor?
Thungor.
Okay.
And he seems to be pleasant and engaging. He's also super busy. Like, he has not better things to do, but clearly in running the inn, he is.
He has things he needs to do.
And as far as you can tell, he said there was one unnamed, unspecified young human woman, probably around the age of 12 or 13, who most likely is a friend of the family, just helping out for a little bit of pin money or whatever would have been. That's a terrible word to use because it just means coins, that girls can spend. But
sexist.
She, again, I'm not going to give her a name. She is just whatever. Also, we have little black
Didn't
bands.
he also tell us, hey, there's this soothsayer or sage somewhere nearby that might be able to give you more information on those weird brands you have?
So part of the conversation is he did identify, he didn't realize what they were, but he did know that they were tattoos. He confirmed that your stuff were effectively fine and left alone, unmolested, and you all were effectively the same for a number of days. 3 to 5. I can't remember the exact number, and I'll reread it, and I'll have more notes better next time. Because I wasn't planning on tonight. I was planning on a week from now, but that didn't happen, and that's fine.
I don't think it matters after tonight.
Correct.
If things go down even remotely like the video game, doesn't matter after tonight.
Okay.
Well, it depends on what you guys do. I have read through the next.
Going straight to the soothsayer to figure out what the crap is on my arm.
Yeah. So again, we're
so
not.
The dwarf goes stomping off.
Well, not yet, because you still have to eat food. He has more information.
Oh,
if you'd like to talk to him.
Oh.
There are other avenues. Falani, the friend that he has spoken of, is only one such. And we ended real quick last time, and we're starting real early this time, so we can end early if necessary.
I'm not talking. I was not talking.
It's fine.
I understand.
So that's the reason why.
It's on the top. Turn it on.
No, it's
Yeah,
on the
it makes
side.
sense.
It's on the side.
You're good. You're
Oh, you were muted? Oh,
I was
okay.
on
He
mute.
was
because-
muted.
I was
Oh, that's
muted
fine.
because I wasn't talking. And then
The thing is, you wouldn't have remembered to unmute.
That's okay. Nobody wants to hear me anyways.
I would like to hear you. but I'm here, so.
Yeah,
yeah.
You can.
So, in the process of him bringing you a breakfast, with mulled wine and water and whatever, well, probably not water, but mead or anything that you would want that would be a typical watered-down variation of morning drink. You can ask him more questions, especially if you want to ask him about Filani herself. I just looked at her stat block. Is she a human? I think if it doesn't say... Yeah, she's a human, because if it doesn't give me a race in the stat block, they're presumed to be humans.
Mm-hmm.
So, he does say that she's young and she's peculiar, but she is the resident sage of the city.
I really have no questions because it's
Yeah.
magic that I'm not aware of.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's already given us an avenue to approach, and he doesn't know anything about these any more than we do.
Does our wizard friend know anything about red-hooded people? I'm trying not to meta.
Yeah, we're trying not to.
Were they in the other game at all?
No.
Okay, I don't know if they're in this one.
But as a wizard, would he potentially know of other wizarding traditions?
I mean, if he wants, anybody can make a history check. So, unlike 2nd edition, in 5th edition, you can make any check. You just ask.
Okay.
Hey, I'm curious what I know about X, Y, and Z. If I think it's immaterial to your character, I will say roll at a disadvantage, but it's going to be history no matter what, because
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I would let the wizard roll Arcana instead of history,
Valid.
but it would have a slightly higher DC, but they might have a much higher bonus on Arcana versus...
History.
What's the-
Amazingly,
Give the total.
I got a total of 5.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I got a total of 14 history.
Okay.
I got a 15 in history.
15 history's decent. Did you roll history or Arcana? Because that'll tell me which the DC is going to be.
I think I want to try history, actually.
Okay.
Nat 20
Well,
plus 7.
all right. So I haven't.
Sure, whatever.
I don't read.
He did go
more
to
than-
school, and he was kind of.
Yeah, no.
So just so we
shunned.
are familiar with my style as a GM, I don't read more than 10 or 15 pages ahead.
Okay.
I should. I have watched Casey play the game, and I have read the synopsis in the back, which is based off the game but a little different. If you know better than I do, please by all means fill in, because at some point you're going to be allowed to meta. You specifically are allowed to meta,
I know.
and you know why. But
Yes, I
this
know
book
why.
tells me that if you know, you're allowed to meta, and I let you be that so you could meta.
Okay. So if this is actually like the game, the man in question is, yes, a red wizard of Thay.
Okay.
He has a huge grudge against Elminster, to the point where he actually made his own wizard mark a variation on Elminster's.
Okay.
And that is actually one of the ones on our arm.
Red Wizards of Thay are bad dudes.
Yeah, bad guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
anybody who's watched the
So,
new...
Have you seen the new D&D film?
Yeah.
That's
the,
them.
Okay.
That's the red,
bald
those
head,
are the red wizards.
The red wizards and the
They're Thayan.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
1 out of 5 is bad. That's only 20%. So
yeah, none of them are good.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
all evil, but that's beside the point.
So yeah,
well, in that case, just
yeah. So you
Yes.
are very familiar. I'm sorry. Do that again. You did what?
He's joking. He's joking.
with my imaginary non-real knife, I pretended to just cut my arm off.
Cool. I mean, you can actually try to attempt
Nope.
to cut your arm off.
It doesn't hurt yet.
I have
I think
multiple slicing weapons.
I think we
Yours
went
are probably
through
actually
this
sharp.
last session
Very.
when Brian's character was like potentially going to stab.
Oh yeah,
What's her name?
We don't know
Yeah.
her name.
Elf.
No one that's asked her
that's-
name.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
fair. The elf.
Chesty
No.
McGee.
Woman.
Yeah.
The woman is
Just
all
so
she-
let's just say, for sake of argument, you take the dagger out and you go to carve, and your brain goes, no, let's not do that, and you can't get any closer than like a hand's width from you. It's just not it's impossible. Like everything in your body goes, no, don't.
Can I make a will save to try to do it?
So
No such thing as a will save in this one.
normally, I on the drive here, I thought about I wanted to do a trigger warning for player agency, because as a GM and anybody who's played under me, which you all have in some respects, but not in 5th edition, my home games, I advocate hugely for player agency. I'm the guy, I'll let you have extra feats, we'll do huge point stat by, whatever, so that I can then just buff up everything I throw at you and I don't give a shit.
You're right.
I also really like X cards and red cards and yellow flags and things like that, where if we get to a, say, eroticism, we're all dudes. No women are playing here. And if there were, great. And if we got to a point where we're just straight fade to black. Like, never, but like if Casey's character and the dwarf decided to make an unholy abomination baby, fade to black, 10 years later you have a baby. That's how I work. I'd advocate huge for player agency. If you want to do a thing, I'm going to let you do a thing. It's going to have consequences. And typically outside of 2 spells in 5th edition, you almost always get away with it. Like, command and suggestion to a degree can do certain things, but realistically your will is never fully taken away, even under magic. Gaius, I think, is one, and I think suggestion is the other one, where they're kind of, outside of that, it's just, I don't like that. Okay, well, I'm not gonna make you. Command, I'll make you prostrate. I won't make you do something stupid like take your clothes off and dance a jig naked. That would be dumb, right? It has no semblance.
Well, even like chaos.
In this game, however, in this campaign specifically, because 2E pre-90s, mid-80s cared less about player agency. As a trigger warning to our viewers, which we have some children who are watching, mine specifically, which is immaterial because they play at my home game, I'm not advocating for taking away your free will. The campaign is, but I'm going to play it as close to as possible because the point is to do so.
No, that's the point of this.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
These bonds are binding magic.
They're basically soul magic, in my as far as I've read. And I know more about them that I'm giving on, but the people you have interacted with don't know anything, so I can't give you that information. I have a whole page on it.
I mean, I also read the book Azure Bonds.
Mm-hmm. And
they made a woman put this tattoo on her, and they just intended to use her for evil.
Yeah.
That she was meant to be nothing more than a sentient golem.
Yeah. At this point, if you would like, you can fill in a little more information as desirable from the game, because the way that this works is you're not the only group that has done this. There have been other groups, one at least for sure you know of, and they have all failed.
Oh, okay.
They have all come to some end. Whether it's they're imprisoned, or they're dead, or they're on another plane of existence because some wizard said, no, you're bad. Whatever. She doesn't, or even Casey at this point, doesn't know the extraneous stuff of that. But as a player, he is familiar with the games in the book, and insofar there are some overlap with this, but the book literally tells me they can fill in information. It may or may not be correct.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. I was like, that's great.
It basically, it is, as he said, it's free for me to meta if I want, and he can change anything he wants.
Yeah. So.
Sounds good.
I will say, to get
I'm
this
going
easier,
to try not to.
Thungar, when he brings over the last part of the meal, say the second drink and then the cold part. So you've had the oatmeal, you've had the meat and cheese or whatever. It brings you the bread. Everything's cold, and it's the digestible part of the end of the continental breakfast. And he goes, "Hey, I don't know if they'll be ultimately more viable than my friend Falani, but magic stuff and curses and whatever, maybe check out the Temple of Gond."
Gond.
Yeah.
That would be a religion.
Yeah, I would like to make a religion check, which is silly that it's...
That it's
It's
intelligent.
just a location here.
What's that?
Just a location here.
Well, God himself is a god. But
Yeah.
Oh,
Trying
okay.
to figure out who God is.
Yeah, it's like LDS would be
That
the
makes
Temple of
sense.
Christ or the
Yeah, okay.
Temple of God.
Yeah, so religion.
So the way that religion the way that religion works, so because you are a cleric and a dwarf, you would probably make it. Not Gond isn't a dwarven deity, but because it's so similar to some dwarven deities, you would have enough information. I wouldn't even make you roll.
Okay.
Like, to know pertinent names of clergy in the temple, sure, and you can absolutely make that roll. Maybe you've heard the name of the priest that he would suggest you go to see. But Gond is like if you are Nordic, you know all the names. You may not be able to quote the Havamal. You may not be able to quote the Prose Edda. But if somebody says, "Hey, tell me about Loki," you'd have a 20-minute repertoire in your because you've been hearing the story since you were a child.
Yeah.
Mistletoe.
Yeah, the gods all exist. You've all heard the name of your god less so because she's, lesser known. Whereas the elf might have heard because they're long lived and the histories are oratory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a freaking gnome probably would never have heard of your god.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they? And that would be a reason.
If he were a deep gnome, maybe.
Fair, also absolutely fair. If he was a snurflufflum, a flufflufflum,
Nope.
Snurf Devlin.
Yeah, that one.
Snurf Devlin.
I'm gonna call him Snarfs. So if he were a Snarf, correct? Which I don't think
It's
is
like Smurf, but
It's not a playable
Snarf.
race in 2024.
Ancestry, but yeah, we have the
Yeah.
PC.
To your point, you had mentioned last session, I've been calling it 5.5. It's just a box elder.
Elderbug.
Freaking annoying.
Yeah.
I looked online because I'm doing all the background and stuff like that. It is not 5.5. They made it very clear. Don't call it 5.5. It's 2024, and I was like,
5e 2024, or if I call it 5e 24 or 5e 14.
because it's not technically a new edition. It's a revised edition.
Correct. It's like Pathfinder 2nd Edition remaster.
Yeah.
It's not 2.5
Yeah.
Pathfinder. It's just remaster. So yeah. The reason I wanted to bring that up is because I forgot to offer that as a suggestion. Because at one point he goes,
I
"Swear to
recognize
God."
that I am.
He goes, "Cross my heart and may Gond
It
turn
is.
me blue."
I
Okay.
That's
will
when I
kill
should
it.
have allowed you to roll
I
a
hate
religion
those
check to
things.
know who and what Gond was.
Okay.
I don't know all of the Forgotten Realms deities off the top of my head, but if I remember correctly, Gond is like,
The god of artificers, literally.
yeah. I was
They're like 30 of them. Just let it crawl.
anyways. Isn't Gond's not a god of
He's a god of invention, creation, and smithing.
so gnomes would know him.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, you do realize that it's the Gondians in Baldur's Gate 3 were gnomes.
No, I'm sure. I don't pay. I just kill things. I make Karlak really big, and then I hit people with maces or axes. I mean, I fast
Yeah,
forward
Gond
through.
is very much god of invention and crafting and creation.
Yeah. So I confused it with dwarves, but also gnomes and dwarves are very similar, and then they're more artificial or artificic and craftsmen like masonry and stuff. So, and again, you guys know who he is. Just in general, you may not know. So roles like names that are known are common names. So like the names of the cities, the names of most mountain ranges, and like you don't have to roll history or anything or survival to identify those. To learn, say, a prominent name of somebody, for example, Purple Knights of Cormyr. To know about their history, you would roll. To know an insignia, you've seen them. Like there's banners. If you wanted to know specifically who is in charge of them, other than say the king, then you would roll.
Yeah.
If you were a soldier background and you were a member of, you wouldn't have to roll to know who your boss is. I wouldn't. And then you tell me that, like you say, "Hey, I'm actually X, Y, and Z." And I'm like, "Oh, cool." the great thing about this edition is it's a communication between the GM and the player. Like if you have background information, like there's things that Casey's character is just going to know inherently because of what she is and what she does. He probably knows that better than I do, so why would I make him roll for something I wouldn't have, Even though I am the GM, I am the god of whatever, I don't know. I'm just being, I'm Tony, leave me alone. So that, and then, he gives you that information, gives you at least 2 viable leads, because that's all he gives me here. I did get one thing wrong. So he asks if you are involved with the visit of the King of Cormyr, but then he doesn't give much more information than that. But it does say if you would like to roll a persuasion check, you can get a little more out. Effectively, because I think I said something about the king, and then one of you said yes, and it didn't make sense in the moment, simply because of X, Y, and Z. I overreached the information that was available.
Well, Crumblebutt said yes because it sounded important, and
Correct.
he can't think of another reason why we
Correct.
would be here.
So who's rolling persuasion?
I got a 16 persuasion to know more about.
Nice. Do you want to sweeten the pot at all?
I got a 4.
So, social interactions are a little different. All 6 of you, or all 5 of you, don't get to roll persuasion.
Okay.
Because that'd be like you talking over each other. You can offer to help,
Okay.
in which case you just give him advantage.
Okay.
So you roll again.
Yeah, and he takes the higher of the 2 dice. And then if you fail, and it's not enough of a fail where I go, he has no interest in communicating further, I increase the DC. And you can attempt it again if you, say you give him money, you bribe him, or whatever, right? Or somebody else not engaged with the group. So say Crumblebutt's in the bathroom and you guys are all communicating. You fail, you walk away. You can have Crumblebutt come up because he's now a new individual. But I wouldn't let him get a help example from you because you've already failed. Make sense? Okay. So would you get 16 total, or did you get a higher roll the second time?
No, I got so 16.
Nice. And then, so, sweeten the pot. You could
Throw in like a couple gold pieces. I don't know.
throw in some money, throw in some... So
that was a question I had. You guys all talked about money. I remember items, and I don't remember any cash.
So you started with 2 common, 1 uncommon, 1 rare,
I've
and then
got
750 gold. To spend
750?
however you want.
Oh, I didn't.
If you bought full plate, that's 750 gold.
Well, no, that's a common item.
So I don't think that's correct.
Yeah, armor. Normal armor is just classified as a.
But it has a gold value. So I specified common magic item, and I think I said, did I say that full plate would count as one? I think I might have said that.
Yeah, because then I also got the. No, I
That's
made
fair.
it gleaming.
You're right.
Yeah,
I
no,
think I did
no,
say
it's
that.
totally fine. I'm trying to I don't remember that because my life is garbage.
No, I'd have to Google it on Discord to see exactly what I wrote, but I think you are correct. So it was somebody said you had adamantine, or somebody had adamantine.
That's
I
uncommon.
didn't have time to look that up because
That is an uncommon
That is
material.
uncommon. But
at the very least
He
it
can
is
have
uncommon, I think. But like if you wanted adamantine full plate, then that would be your uncommon and common, and that would be fine.
Yeah, it's a bit painful.
And unlike in 5e14, 5e24, you can improve magical items. So like if you have a +1 armor, you spend money and time to improve it to +2.
I missed
it's in
that
the
entirely.
It's in the Game Mastery Guide.
May I see that, please? Yes.
Thank you. You 5 gold.
Nice. So 5 gold is quite a bit.
It's a lot of money.
And I will easily allow you a +2 modifier, so a total of 18 is fantastic. And he's noticeably more acquiescent to you. Like he's nice and kind to everybody else, but he's like every so often he throws you like a, yeah, that's my guy. If you all let's get around for the table, you get like a fingers with extra ale, and you get like a really nice, like they get Colby Jack and you get like 2-year aged cheddar, Unless you don't like it, and then you want some brie? Elves are weird, but get some camembert on some nice baguette.
He's also a misogynist. We found that out.
I mean,
I'm just like, I'm never gonna learn your name. You're gonna be the woman.
I noticed. And I thought that was probably the funniest thing about that.
that's hilarious.
Because I looked at you when you said it, and I could see you're like, shit, that's not what I meant.
That's perfect. DC
But we're
was
going to run
16.
with it now.
It was you were good. But because of the conversation earlier, I kind of added a 1 or 2 to it, and that was perfectly valid. So Thungar, he doesn't whisper, but he's not making it well known that he's gossiping because, hey, I'm a bartender, I will gossip, but I don't need people knowing my business. But you can know my business. And what I think is that the King Azun has, the princess is a little astray. And the grapevine tells us, or that I've heard, are you checking the
You're just focus on this.
Okay. The grapevine tells me that we think she may have run off with. Oh my God, what's his name?
Yeah.
It's a weird name.
Mm-hmm. Hers isn't
So
exactly
her name is
easier either.
Alusair Nacasia?
Nastasia.
Yeah.
Nastasia. Yeah. Her name's weird.
Oh, it doesn't give me a name. Oh well. With a
It's
boy.
in there somewhere.
It's in there eventually, but at the moment. So yeah, so we think the king is here because of officially it's because there's a treaty between some factions that he has to manage, but realistically we those of us in the know, like bartenders and stuff, have overheard, and we think that he's actually here because his daughter took off with some guy, and that's not good because even if she's the 4th princess, she's still a princess, and he's just some dude. And pretend that I'm inserting the correct name and words for what he is, but I don't know. So as a dad, I'm like, he's just some dude. Which he may
he is a priest of God.
Thank you.
I do feel like it's more bartender. You'd be like, nah, man, it's just some dope.
Oh, yeah, priest of the biggest temple in town. They had mutual interests, whatever that means. It doesn't give me a name. It just says that he's the priest of the biggest temple in town.
Yeah,
It doesn't even tell me Gond. It just says the biggest temple. Although then later the priest of Gond does say this is the biggest temple of town. So, so you have to put 2 and 2 together.
See, I remember, at least from the game, her name's a pain in the ass to remember. Nastasia?
Yeah,
God.
that's her. It's Alusair.
Yeah,
Nastasia.
but she goes by Nastasia.
Sure.
She goes by the name Nastasia.
Yeah, I don't even know if she's we'll see. Oh,
Kobold.
I just saw her name. Kobold, yeah.
It's a lovely artwork.
It's what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fireball.
I want the things that they're carrying.
So yeah. With that, he leaves you guys alone. Thanks you for your patronage and tells you, don't forget you have 3 or 4 more days. We'll hand wave it. It's whatever. After that, it is 3 silver a night per person. Maximum 1 gold per room. So I think 15 silver. So it would only be 1 gold instead of 15 silver if you all shared the same room.
So we've got 2 more nights, yeah? So you just said?
No, 3 or 4.
3 or 4 nights?
Because I don't want to look through
That's valid.
a bunch of pages, and I don't really care.
When it comes time, Ghimnor will pay for his own room.
Yeah, but you got you have a key, there's no key, but he can keep it locked and safe.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait for them to do something, and I'm just gonna
I'm
follow
going
as
off
a
to the
shadow.
dude.
Yep. So again,
Which dude are you going off to? I kind of want to go over
probably
to
around.
Sage.
It's probably around 10 a.m. So I believe the only difference is a week is 10 days or something like that.
No, a 10 day is 10 days.
Oh, I thought that was
A week is still a week.
Okay. I
So
couldn't remember if it was like there was only it's not like 28, 30. It's just 30 days in a month, and it's like 3 10 days is a month, but weeks are that's right. I knew there was weird timing to make all the numbers.
It's not
even,
the
but
same as what we have.
correct. Although it is, I believe it's like a 25-hour day, but it's realistically 24 hours in the meta. Mathematically, it's the same, but it's whatever. So it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. The weather is temperate at worst. It seems like they had a rainy season maybe a couple days ago or a couple weeks ago. Smells not great right outside of the inn because there's cartways and stuff. But with that being said, well, Tilverton is a fairly large city. North, there's nothing here. Anyways, Mistledale to the east and Shadowdale to the north. So it's nestled in between some fun areas. I don't know anything about those off the top of my head at the moment. But there you go. He does remind you, or he does tell you, oh, you did talk about the king. I believe he is staying in the mansion of Guild. What the hell is it called? Gunderstone family. They're like the premier family of the city. Obviously, that'd be the only place the king would stay. He wouldn't stay at some lowly inn, of which this is the premier one. Although it would be nice. Maybe you can convince him to. Since you know him or something.
My name is Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in Citadel.
Come in now for 10% off. Tax free.
as an illusionist, I feel like we can get anywhere.
Yeah.
As anyone.
At least you
Maybe.
What if we?
So
What was it with tonight or today? Like he just shows up.
He's been here a couple days.
So is-
but
was
I didn't go into great detail because Thungor doesn't have a lot of details. The official reason that the king and his wizard are in the town is to broker a treaty between some factions.
Okay, valid.
It doesn't give me a lot of information. It just says defense treaty with Tilverton.
Sure.
But that's it.
I just want to make sure we're back.
If that's going on later today.
Well, that's not a public thing.
Yeah.
And if what you said is true, you would already know about it. You would just be there, right?
Yes.
The gnome lies to the gnome, son of a bitch. So you should have 3 leads at this point. And then that
Okay.
lead-
Let's.
Going to say
Dwarf is going to the sage.
Okay.
Should we somewhere else too?
Let's not, please.
No.
Let's divide the party.
Sounds good.
I mean, you can, and honestly, like if you were in the city, but there is an assumption in 2E that you stay together.
Okay.
In case you get jumped.
the
Yeah.
last time you walked away, you
Oh, yeah.
almost died twice.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be walking away by myself.
Hey!
city.
He feels emboldened by his 36 hit points.
Yeah,
Leave
I
him
know.
alone.
I know.
I just feel like
I trust you.
guys enough.
You have like 8 times as more hit points.
Yeah, exactly. So
No,
Yeah.
why you trust her?
I pointed this way.
But
Oh, okay.
No, I have no reason to not trust her yet either. So like if we did split up, I feel like thinking about get as much done in a day as possible. But he feels pretty good at studying himself, but he feels like you guys would also be just as good at figuring
Yeah.
stuff out.
And I would like to say, I'm not forcing you to stay together. If you guys want to split up, you're absolutely welcome to do so. And we'll that's fine. That we can do that as well. But if all hell breaks loose,
We'd be split.
I'm not metaing that you guys just showed up.
Yeah.
No.
Every GM should learn ventriloquism to talk as 2 different people.
Yeah, my toast is myself. My wife's happy but also pissed at the same time. It's like, I gotta deal with 2 of you. Fuck.
All right. So if what do you guys think then?
Well,
I mean, you just might.
He's heading in a direction I think we're going to follow him.
I don't even know if he knows where he's going. So if you believe in destiny, then there it is. So let's follow him.
No, was saying his name's not Destiny. It's Ghimnor.
That sounds great.
His middle name is Destiny.
Ghimnor, Destiny.
We don't have to be in a hurry.
Or
Let's
his
go.
stripper name or whatever.
I love it.
I can't find it, so I'm just going to ask. Damage with the weapon, it is... If it's a melee weapon, you add strength, right?
Or Dex if it's finesse.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying... I couldn't find it in that.
Oh,
Yeah, unless you have a feature that allows you to use some other functionality, like wisdom or whatever.
as an aside, cool thing, since I decided to use Flame Tongue for my rare item, it applies to any melee weapon, so I decided to put out my dagger. So
you
it's
have
just the broken blade of what was once
it's
a long.
you have the sheared edge of Narsil.
Ah, that's sick.
That's really cool.
Just like, I don't know what happened to it. Something.
And the real fun thing is it's a dagger. If you ever wanted to change it to I would just recommend making it another Nick weapon. Because it's a scimitar actually, or it's a whatever. It's like that's great.
Here's my question. So you have the hilt, and it's got fire, and let's say it goes up here. Does the fire extend above it a little bit?
Sure.
Like, because it's trying to find the edge where it used to be.
I mean, it's up to you. It's your flame tongue.
I think it's just confined to.
Okay, that's very valid.
It's like a lightsaber that just stops right there. I love that.
That's what she said.
Yes.
Cool.
We all hope that's what you said.
Yeah, so you spend about 15, 20 minutes walking around. Eventually, you're able to find a guardsman kind of just laying about. Walk up to him and interact with him for 5 seconds, and you're like, hey, where's the Temple of Gaunt? And he goes,
I thought we were going to the Sage.
oh, sorry. Well, you said him, and I don't know why I thought that you were going to Gaunt. No, you know exactly
He
where to
has
go.
said Sage.
It's
at least
okay.
You're
four
right,
times.
you're right.
It's okay.
Well, he asked about Gaunt, and my brain went.
Maybe-
I'm also
That's
the
on me.
cleric.
I'm fine.
Maybe we misspoke to this guy and then.
No.
It's fine. I'm old.
Sage, what's her bucket?
Yeah. Thungor tells you exactly where she is. She lives. Yeah. It's a modest 3-story home just across from the Temple of Gaunt, which is actually wonderful. Basically, Thungor, that's why he brought the Temple of Gaunt. He's like, yeah, use it as a waypoint. Like, once you know where that is, you'll know where her house is. You ask a guard about it.
You don't go back.
He says, well, Wondermaker's right there. Wondermaker's the name of the temple. And it's basically like the Church of Naboo. It's the largest temple.
I know what the Church of the Wondermaker is. Oh man, okay.
Yeah.
Like I haven't played. I haven't watched any of your streams. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's in a bunch of books. Yeah.
I know the Church of the Wondermaker. That thing's a pain in the freaking neck.
So yeah, and then directly right across from the Wondermaker is a beautiful 3-story home, marbleized. It has like lattices. It's what you would think of a young, intelligent college woman would, little witchy call her home.
Okay. I was thinking like of the houses immediately surrounding like parts of the basilica in Italy. Multiple.
Very similar, but it's a singular house rather than like what it would be like in
connected.
Kokama.
Yeah.
Instead of like brownstone Greek, Italian brownstone, it would be just one nice, big 3-story home. So
Okay. Walk in.
you just walk in.
Does it go? Ding, ding, ding? It's a store, right?
No, it's her home.
Oh, it's her home. I thought she
3-story.
It's a
thought
3-story
she
home.
was running a store outside. That's my fault. No, you know what? I've said it.
There's there's like
Just-
been walking around and you just are like,
Is it open?
Yeah, I mean it's unlocked.
Hello, Sage. Why is I Borat?
Oh, good.
It's a Borat. It's a me.
Oh, wonderful. I've been expecting you. As she feigns surprise. He did warn me that you would be a little uncouth, and that's okay. Before you stands a beautiful woman, dark hair bound up in white ribbons. She seems to be she is a businesswoman, but she's not a woman who owns a business. She's a wheeler and dealer style. And you can tell immediately how she is charismatic and welcoming. And there's a little bit of a table set up.
A
It's
bit
not
forgiving of dwarves.
well, of people that Thungor has said is going to come. Please come in. Don't make yourselves at home, but make yourselves comfortable.
Where are your wares?
Yeah, no. I'm not that kind of business. I'm a woman of provocative means. I'm able to wheel and deal, if you would.
She makes enemies.
Apologies. I thought this was a store.
No, it's my home, but that's okay. I knew you were coming anyways. Multiple guards told me to expect you, and also Thungar told me to expect you at some point. I'm glad to see that you are all healthy and hale. Last time I made your acquaintance, you were unconscious to a man, and I'm happy that you are, alive, to put it bluntly. With that being said, please come in. Can I get you all a drink?
Am I alive?
No, I'm good. Thank you very much.
Tea.
Oh, tea sounds wonderful. I have some of that. And she just goes over to a little stove, like a wood stove, but it's like not a industrial one, but like just a little personal stove, like that you
Potbelly stove.
Yeah, like the ones you'd use in a camper, but slightly larger, not nearly as big as the one in my house.
I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna take this green bottle.
It's wonderful. It has caffeine just like tea. It's a citrus tea.
That is a potion of giant strength.
No, that's a potion
That is
of
a potion of never sleep.
Never sleep. That's it. There's a bottle in the it's either the DMG or the player's handbook. It's like bottle of something like brown liquid. I don't know I can't remember what it's called, but it's literally just a coffee pot that auto brews coffee for you.
Oh, that's sick.
It's
I like that.
once per long rest, you get the effects of a short rest, but if you do like 2 or 3 in a row, you become like exhausted. It's like, yeah, you can't not sleep.
That's funny.
So it's great.
It will be my goal to get a necklace of prayer beads, by the way.
So please, again, come in. Make yourself comfortable, but do not make yourselves at home. Thungar did warn me of that.
Just take off my helmet and put it down, and it kind of just it's got some weight to it.
Yeah,
Not as much as yours freaking does.
The table in the center is very sturdy, which is wonderful. It seems to be made out of a black oak. It's like my little accoutrement. And then you take a moment, you look around, and you see that it's a variety of bookshelves, some handmade, some store-bought, like the ones that you would see in a library, and then there's like the little ones that like your dad would piece together out of logs and shit. There's also a ton of knickknacks and a variety of things left and right, or here and there, kind of just doing whatever. We've been here a half an hour, Fred.
Nice, good.
Well organized.
We've been here 44 minutes.
That's my point. Still,
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'm just.
Remind me what her name is again.
Filani.
Filani.
Correct. And
The reason I thought her name was say.
no, that's my
Because
my
that's always
profession.
been called
Yeah.
her.
I thought Filani was someone else. That's my. I thought Filani was the woman in the buddy who was getting pin money.
No. Filani is the sage.
Okay.
Her father runs a Dame Falon.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. Obsession with wars, right?
Yeah.
And simulacrum.
So, yeah, Thungar did tell me that you guys were going to come here. I hope he warned you that I am not free. The information I have is valuable, and I'm hoping that you will be willing.
He did not say that your information was not free, but he didn't say it was free, so I guess you're okay.
What's your price?
Well, I'm open to negotiation. Typically.
I let you have the dark elf. Just kidding.
I could find uses for her, if I'm going to be honest. But we abolished slavery many, many years ago, at least in Tilderton. They have to go north of the Shadowdale to maybe engage in that a little bit. With that being said, I guess it really depends on how much information you would like.
The heck is this?
Oh, I mean, I can give you very general information for nothing, but if you want...
He said that was Elminster.
No.
What did you say it was?
Anti-Elminster. That's a mark of the Red Wizards of Thay.
Yeah, that's
So
not
if
good.
he knows that, I can tell you that for free. If you want to know the rest of it, I'm not gonna I'm not going to willy-nilly cast spells because that sounds like a bad idea on things that I don't understand.
Can you cast Identify?
Let's say...
You'll have to scrap your arm for 8 hours.
That'd be fine.
Identify won't tell you that anything.
I'll tell you what. I'll start at a very moderate price of 100 gold per piece of information.
Done.
What if you give all of it to us at a slightly lower discount?
So you want more information for less money?
Well, if we get it one at a time, maybe somewhere we walk out because we've spent too much and we don't have all of our info, and you don't have as much money as you could have if you asked us.
Okay, I mean...
I am too tired, but that was an excellent argument. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, no, I'm not following, but yeah, that sounds good.
I'm hoping she picked
That
up because I
sounds
might
like a
not understood it
persuasion
either.
check.
Oh yeah, let me persuade her. This will go good.
Sure, yeah, give me a persuasion.
You have the intelligence.
You bet I do.
Persuasion's not
Yes, but he
intelligence.
has the skills for it.
Check that out. That's actually way better than I hoped. 12.
Okay.
That's significantly better than I hoped.
She's not. I'll tell you what. For you, I'll do 95.
Per information?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say yes.
That's awesome. I really appreciate that.
Okay.
Yeah, because as he said, I only know one sign, and I don't even know that much about it.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. As a sign of good faith, I'll give you that information. How about that?
Sure.
Okay. Now I gotta find out which one that one is.
I'll start counting out my money.
Yeah. It requires some for the research. Its precise signature is unknown. Significance unknown. Style with the angular jags, the flaming motif suggests the emblem of the Red Wizards of Thay. Their empire lies at the far end of the Sea of Fallen Stars, though they have agents roaming throughout the land. They dream of eventual conquest, but are continually racked by internal conflict, as all wizards are. Because of this infighting, while the Red Wizards are potentially more powerful than the forces of Zental Keep, they are presently less effective. So that is the type of information I have.
Okay.
Feels weird.
So
that
We got
based on that.
5 sigils.
Yep. So
They
we
stole
it
my
would be
whack.
400
more.
gold, or
Well, at least in this day and age, the Red Wizards are still very divided.
yeah. So I said it's 400 gold, or
The Zents
20 less.
are a
if he
united
pays
front.
for it.
Okay, go ahead and ask for the other 4 things.
Yeah, I was just wondering how much money I had again.
I've got it. Just do it.
All right, yeah.
Like the dwarf is just like, oh, as soon as you're like, oh, 95, he's just like, just takes a little bit, puts it back into his bag.
Yeah, that was pretty good info.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just go ahead and hand you the rest and ask for the
So,
rest.
yeah, so the gold, you hand the gold to him in a bag. He hands it back to her. She's like, "I see what's going on, but that's acceptable." And you hand over 380 gold. Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
On top of the
She's like,
95.
"Oh, that's awesome."
No. She gave the first bit of information for free, remember?
Yeah.
Oh.
The information you already had as a sign of good
Okay.
faith, she gave it to you for free. And then the other 400 minus 20, 380. So between the 5 of you, 380 gold. Figure it out. You hand her the cash, and
All
she's
of
like,
me. Don't worry
"Great."
about it.
So, the first symbol, and she points to it, closest to each of your wrists is a dagger wrapped in flames. I'm watching you. It's the emblem of the Fire Knives, an old thieves guild that was based in Cormyr. It ran afoul of the king and his supporters, and as such was, for the most part, destroyed. Survivors escaped to Westgate and to Tilverton, where they set up guilds in exile, working with the local thieves. The Westgate branch is said to have been recently destroyed as well in a battle with adventurers. The Tilverton branch has been seeking to control the local criminal scene for years. The Fire Knives' hatred of King Azun remains unabated. And this is one reason why everyone is so security-minded in the city these days. With the 30-second interaction you had with the guard, you did notice that he was a little more anxious than you would have liked. having 5 individuals, especially a drow woman, approach him. In a horrible un-PC variation, it would be like a cop always having his hand on his gun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even when he's interacting with like a mom with 3 children. It's not ideal. Everybody's, not situated. We're good. Okay.
Everybody's on edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have the
and
king
has
of the
been
nation.
for a while.
Again, I'm a drow, and this is the time when drow
Correct.
were
It's also
And
the king of the
monsters.
nation is here.
A
so.
woman.
We're gonna so be canceled.
I mean,
She laughs at that.
Bezos might be okay with it. He had a divorce.
Also, let me double check.
I've had 2 of them. I still think it'll get
I believe you have inside information because if I'm not mistaken, the Fire Knives and the Drow were the ones who ambushed the adventurers.
I want to say yes.
That's what I'm reading and what I'm understanding. So you would have been a part of that. So that all the other information is new except for that little bit. You're like, oh, that makes sense. And you know that the interaction with the Drow and the Fire Knives was relatively recent. So they were like, maybe the Fire Knives went against another group and the Drow went up against another group, and there was some success or there was some failures until they ultimately succeeded. And then it's kind of like they had to
Combined.
team up because the numbers were so low to be effective, and like the last ditch effort was against you guys, and they succeeded at great cost.
Okay.
All right, second symbol is that of the cult of a dead god, Moander, also called the Jawed God. Please don't ask me about him right now. I can Google him in a minute. In fact, if you roll high enough, I'll let you Google him.
Morander?
Morander.
Moander.
Moander. M-O-A-N-D-E-R. Moander. True worship of the deity died out over 1,000 years ago when he's an elven god. Or an anti-elven god. Anyways, when elven mages
Anti-elven.
broke into his temple and imprisoned the god. Since then, various crackpot groups have sought to revive the worship, always in an evil fashion. A tale recently came from the north says that an ancient temple was found beneath Ulash, Y-U-L-A-S-H, and that a great
city.
monster was found there. The beast escaped, wreaking great havoc among both the Zental Keep and Hilzafar forces. Oh shit, that's us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Zental Keep, the third symbol is the secret sign of the Zentarum, a fell and powerful organization that operates throughout the north, but whose base of power is in Zental Keep, which you are all very familiar with. Or no, that was an outpost. You're familiar with the Zentarum and of the keep, but you haven't been to the keep.
Yeah, you went to an outpost.
Yeah. Anyways, a coalition of powerful mages and clerics of Bane, the god of tyranny. The Zentarum is ruled by Lord Manshun, a Manshhoon, a great wizard, and his assistant, the evil high priest Fazul Shembril.
Simbril.
What?
Simbril.
Simbril. Yeah. Fazul Simbril. Chembryle.
Yeah, it's Simbril.
The fourth symbol. This one you already did. Fourth symbol, Red Wizards of Thay.
Oh, I thought that was the 5th symbol.
Not the fourth.
That's the fourth.
The fifth and last symbol seems to have something in common with that of Moander. The Jawed God has been long dead, but recently news of him has surfaced. So it is with the representative of this symbol, which depicts the elvish rune for a name surrounded by flames. That name is that of the evil entity Tyranthraxis.
Did we kill him last time?
Yes.
A monster thought to have been defeated by adventurers relatively recently. However, his name is being whispered in certain dark places once again. He's back.
He was in the dragon.
Yeah. Fred is unimpressed.
We need more dynamite.
So,
Well, we kill one guy, he just comes back. That or he has
He's a spirit.
yeah. So, you killed
Yes,
him in
he
dragon
was.
form.
You killed the dragon. He was
you killed him in
inhabited.
dragon form, but you have heard stories of him coming because he had died before and came back.
Mm-hmm.
And that was part of the whole Pool of Radiances. He wanted like immortality. He has a semblance of it, but he wants. Anyways, and that's,
feel like
you're
he's-
welcome to
it's
stay.
fit-
I can feed you lunch, so you guys can stay a little longer. If you would like,
How much is
more,
that going to cost us?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I have no more information that is pertinent to your standing. I can answer some questions about the city if you would like, but if you want somebody even better than me, there's a greater sage that is found on the road between Zentilkeep and Ulash. Goes by the name of Elminster the Wise of Shadowdale.
Elminster?
Elminster.
However, he rarely sees visitors, but if you'd like, for a modest fee, I will send a letter of introduction.
How much?
It's reasonable. 50 gold.
Done.
40,
Loves this group.
45.
Gotta do math.
Dwarves are not.
That 300
Well,
is
no,
430
dwarves are
gold?
usually good bargainers. I don't know what's wrong with this one.
He's been broken for some time.
I love it.
Oh, now you're talking to me.
But now it's humorous.
No, the humorous is right here. Fuck.
Right.
That's not funny.
And she's the one that can do
I
that.
know.
Okay. I think it's a good time to pause and take a small break.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. We could take a break there.
Go around, do jumping jacks, get some nice cold air.
Do I do the break?
Yeah, go ahead and hit break. We'll come back in 5
Yep.
minutes.
So we'll come back at about 8:10, give or take, or 8:05 or something.
8:05.
Like that.
Let's
But
go 8:05.
We'll make between then and then, depending on what people do. So yeah, we'll be right back. Thank you so much. All right, welcome back. We are continuing with Curse of Azure Bonds. 2nd edition campaign ran in 5e24. So we last a couple minutes ago. They had just interacted, or are currently still interacting, with a beautiful young woman in a weird mushroom house. It's not a mushroom house. It's a giant 3-story Italian villa that was mistaken for a business
Shop.
I thought she was a shopkeeper. That's my bad. Correct.
I mean, she has things she can sell you. Like, that's probably where you're picking these stuff up. But
The reason why I like the bag of tricks is he's
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
funny.
It is fun.
it's a pretty good one.
Walk across the street to the temple.
Yep. So you step out. Again, you're there. She feeds you. She vibes you. Everything is great. So you gave her a bunch of money, so you're
Give her a
new
jack
favorite
ton of
people.
cash, yeah.
And yeah. Cross street, Temple of Gond. Maybe asked to speak with the priest Castor.
His name is Castor.
Castar.
Okay.
Castar.
Okay.
So the Temple of Gond is an imposing structure which dominates the upper city of Tilberton. It's 5 stories high and very broad, such that it sits like a brooding dragon overlooking the city. The bulk of the interior is devoted to the main chapel, but small corridors line the perimeter, leading to small meeting rooms, libraries, and areas for spell research. As you all know, Gond is the god of blacksmiths, artificers, crafters, and construction. His temple shows it. The walls are littered with clocks and other devices continually in operation. The floors reverberate from the effects of some subterranean activity, and the ring of a smithy's hammer can be heard in the distance. Jesus.
Daylight saving time supposed to be murder.
Yeah.
Change all those clocks.
Well, they're
I
still in
guarantee
they're
you
still
they
in an
don't use it.
agriculture culture, so they don't have daylight savings time.
They're like Arizona.
Yeah.
I want to move to Arizona.
No, you really don't.
I
been there.
I just want the U.S. to get its head out of its backside and say, no more daylight savings.
Yeah.
There's no need for it.
Pick a time to leave it.
We'll just stay on the standard time with the rest of the world.
Makes sense.
So
For the farmers or something like that.
Other countries still use daylight savings time.
yeah, after a couple minutes, a young temple priest walks up to you and introduces himself. I heard you were asking about me. His name is Castor.
Yes, hello.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, we were,
Tell us about these.
Oh, interesting. I don't know much. I can maybe cast a couple spells.
Wonderful. Just cast them on.
We were wondering someone in this temple might be able to help us out, though.
And then first,
Yeah, I absolutely. For a modest fee, we can
A modest
use a
donation
scroll
to the
of dispel
temple.
magic on it to see what happens.
I can do that, guys.
I don't think that'll work. We're looking for somebody who might.
We're looking for information regarding these.
Maybe somebody who came here from a more occult or shady background who might be able to help us remember. Just maybe come away from that background.
What do you mean help you remember? Help you remember what?
Where these might come from. We don't remember or recognize them, but
I mean, I believe
They
it
were
is
put
pure-
on us without our consent.
I forgot to tell you, and this is bad etiquette. Do you want me to roll it again? I did roll a religion check while she was talking about the dead god Moander. You said you can make a religion check, and I did, but you were still
I
talking.
only got
I
a
don't.
12
Would you
on
guess?
it.
I got a total of 21.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
You know a bunch. I
Okay.
don't have it on top of my head. If you had told me during
Oh,
the break,
Yeah, I
Moander's
was just-
a
I
god of
forgot.
decay.
Yeah, okay. He's a god of decay.
He's a god of decay
okay,
and death.
yeah.
Mostly decay.
Is he? He's not the one that. No, yeah, he's not the one that the three gods took over for. That was like Michael or something, or Mikkel.
Well,
Mystical,
that
whatever.
was Jurgal.
Jurgal. That's right.
No, Moander is a god mostly of decay and death,
Okay.
Okay.
but not like
Is he like Forgotten Realms version of Nurgle?
not quite because he doesn't have the disease component.
Oh, okay. Okay.
what realm are we in?
Forgotten Realms.
That's what I was thinking.
The remembered ones.
You don't know. You've forgotten the realms.
But yeah, he is a god of decay, and he's very big on taking over people.
Yeah, I would do that too.
I mean, he can give you a little bit of information, but he's not super versed, and unfortunately, the two priests above him are super busy. What with the king in town, like doing stuff with the treaty.
You know, maybe we ought to go see that sage Elminster.
Are you the high priest of this temple?
Oh, gone no. The current high priest is, well, not even a high priest, but the current reigning priest is Berlin, Burlan of Gone. He runs the temple currently. He was recently appointed the high priest, but not officially. Unofficially, the high priest, well, officially, the current high priest is Gharri, Gharri. But about a couple months ago, he disappeared. We're not really sure why.
What are the ancestries of Berlin and the ancestries of Gharri?
All human.
Gary, human.
Yeah, Gharri and I believe Burlan is also
And
human.
this caster guy, is he human?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, what's his bucket at the bar said the high priest of Gond and the
He
king's
didn't say the
daughter.
high priest. He said a priest of God.
I heard high priest.
It wasn't
No.
a high priest. Well, technically, he just said a priest of the biggest
Biggest
church.
a
temple
priest.
in town.
Priest of the biggest church.
And they had a
Yeah.
common interest.
Nothing about high priest.
Okay,
You are inferring that.
I am inferring.
Which is fine. Would you like to make a persuasion check? You specifically, because you're talking about it.
No,
You can make the roll.
I want to specifically ask. You know what? No, I want to throw my priestliness around a second. I have heard a horrible rumor,
Okay.
and I wish to have it assuaged that your temple is not corrupt. This is not an insult. This is not an accusation. I have heard.
If I was like, if our church is corrupt, it would be above my pay grade. So if
I
you're
have
not gonna get paid.
heard that one of your local priests is absconding and laying about with women they shouldn't be.
Well, there's nothing in our order that tells us we can't marry women or men, for that matter. Having said that,
Marriage is not what we're
I
talking
have
about.
heard that the high priest Gharri and the princess
Nastasia.
absconded. They I can't verify, but they did disappear around the same time. And I have heard my boss, Berlon, kind of muttering under his breath about, like, hey, this is fortuitous, and he's going to get his not his comeuppance. That's not the word he would use. He's finally going to get his right to be the high priest, and then he was voted in, kind of like the white papers.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and he gives you more information, but it's all hearsay. Like, just what I'm not a novice or an acolyte. I'm a little bit above, I'm a novitiate and maybe one above that. But the information that I've heard just from
He's probably a friar or something.
Well, I don't know.
He's probably a
just
priest.
called a priest, but yeah.
So he's not a friar, but he's not a bishop.
Well, friar is specific to Frangelican, which doesn't exist. But yeah.
But
All I can think of is like Van Halen saying, "I'm a friar, not a priest."
exactly.
It's like Tuck. I'm a friar. Like, all right. But yeah, he does in unspecific terms. He does confirm.
He essentially confirms the rumor.
That
there is the rumor.
In so much that the rumor exists.
Yeah.
Whether it's true or not, he doesn't know. But the rumor absolutely exists, and it could be anywhere between 4 months to a year.
Okay.
They've been gone a while.
Okay.
And by they he means Gary, the former high priest, and Berlon. There was a period of time, and then Berlon became the high priest relatively recently, a couple months ago. As for corruption, again, it would be above my. I mean,
That's fine. No,
it
I
doesn't
don't know.
sound like corruption. It sounds like love-struck teenagers.
Sure, yeah, I believe Gary's a little bit of an older man.
The elf is like, she's a teenager.
You really just
Also
don't like
perfectly
women,
valid.
do you?
Quiet, young man. I've lived 10 of your lifetimes.
I didn't know how much I hated women until I found
And
one
he
unwilling.
does tell you. He takes
You
you
are
aside, he's
not
like,
bound to
my 2 cents.
in any sense of the word.
Any other woman, it would have been well received. We would have married him in the temple. Would have been great. But the fact that she's a younger daughter of the king, kind of, went.
And they're both human.
Yes.
So then
So in Forgotten Realms, most people are.
Yeah. But like, I can't see them, so I'm just trying to make sure.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be.
Dude,
I
don't get a
I'm the
single
racist
image
dwarf.
of-
I am the racist.
No, I know.
dwarf, so I gotta ask
I don't
you.
get a
The
single
misogynist
NPC
self.
image in this book to show you. I'm sure I could Google it. And I should actually Google it and print off pictures of what all these freaking characters look like. But in the book, there's zero.
How do I?
He probably
know
knows. He's
how
played the game.
old the young princess is?
I don't even know how old. Hold on. Fuck.
She's. I
I mean,
think
she's like
20.
40. No.
Okay.
Hold on.
And then, do we know how old the high priest is?
About the same age, maybe
Okay.
a little better.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's like a.
He
nickel.
was very much kind of a wonder.
A prodigy.
Okay.
A prodigy.
okay,
That's the
okay.
word. Thank you. He was a prodigy.
Yeah, in my head, she's like 18 and he's like 27.
So it's totally normal. I was like concerned.
Yeah.
You guys like high priest. I'm like,
But-
he's 40
but
and she's like 19.
But she's a princess. Like I
Yeah.
said, if she was any other person's daughter, awesome.
Okay.
Like this. Not that they would live lavishly, but as the high priest of the temple, the Wonder Maker, like she would have her own room.
Mm-hmm.
She would have
Yeah.
not
I
servants, but acolytes who would do her bidding to a degree.
Correct.
And of course, basically like she was a matron.
She wouldn't be. Yeah, she wouldn't be high
And
priest
really,
if she
it's
had to.
more because she's a princess and her dad wants to use her as political.
Yeah.
No, that's valid.
And
yeah.
she's like, no.
I want to marry for love, and he goes,
marry
"That's
for love, yeah.
inconvenient."
Exactly.
Hair in the wind.
She's also very high-spirited is the word.
Yeah.
So they
Pernicious.
Pernicious?
Yeah. What'd you say?
Capricious.
They disappeared around the same time.
Yes.
Were they thought to been together when they disappeared, or
No, I think
Here's a better question. Does any of this have anything to do with this?
It might.
Probably not.
I don't think there's any connection.
well,
Okay.
What do you guys know about these things? Because like again, I can
If there's any connection, it's the Fire Knives,
possible.
who hate the king.
Correct. Well, he hates them, but yes. And also, you're correct. It is mutual.
It's mutual.
You are correct. It is
It's
a
very
1,000% mutual.
Well, I'm wondering because we were kidnapped.
Correct.
Maybe they took them too.
Okay,
That's
let's
a
go
very-
get more information.
That's a very reasonable assumption.
Silent
Can
woman.
we?
Let's go get more information.
Would it be possible to inspect the high priest's quarters?
It's again, it was 4 months to a year ago. It's been already reclaimed.
There's
by-
nothing here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a ton of information or investigation when they initially disappeared. At that time I was, one step below where I currently am and was doing my duties, and I didn't really have much information. Half of what I could. So, to speed this up because it's 8:20.
Yes.
Any information that you didn't buy from Filani, he could give you.
Oh.
He can also cast spells on the mark. Bad things could happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know that. So I'm like.
So,
look,
yes, but
Well,
the drow is actually kind of saying, "Hey,
yeah.
let's go to Shadowdale, because that's at least something of a promise of possible information. We don't need to be in town."
Well, that's where Elminster is, and he's
Elminster.
directly tied to one of the tattoos as you found.
Yes.
but of course
Two of
the
them, actually.
drow wants to go to
It's not what it said.
It really isn't. but-
Despite the name.
I know. That always was one of the things about it. Shadowdale. Why in the hell does this guy live
It's like
in
the shadow of a
Shadowdale?
mountain. It's because it's in a valley. It's all.
It is.
We know Shadowdale is in between here and Zental Keep.
North.
It's
Northeast a little bit.
I think Zental Keep is. Yeah, so Zental Keep, Shadowdale, Elminster, and then one more thing, and then Tilberton below that.
But we run into any of your relatives on the way. I don't want to.
I can't tell you that.
She's like, God, I hope not.
I'd rather we know.
Do you currently have anything that needs to be delivered? We're potentially taking a trip up north. Is there anything you might need delivered that way?
Not me.
He's looking
No,
for work.
Just
We don't ask questions.
yeah.
And I don't mind.
Dwarves and gold.
Where will we find a stable?
Stable?
I believe there's 3 exits out of town. So this is the main city. Let's just say he has a map of Tilberton nearby. It's like, oh, come over to the
Understandable.
quest board. Shows you this. It's not marked. It's just kind of general. And he said, that way is to Cormyr. That's way to Shadowdale to the north. Tilbur's Gap and Mistledale to the east. Pretty close anywhere in these areas. You will see that there's probably some grass areas where you can kind of free graze, and there's probably a stable there, whether you rent a horse or buy a horse or whatever, rent a place in the stable to place your horses. With that being said, granted, you lost some of your memory. I'm going to let you have it back. There are 2 horses. Horses? Horses.
we don't ask what our horses do for a living.
Correct. The 5
This
of
fine breeding, I don't
I'm
want to
sorry.
know.
The
Sounds
4
like
of you
Gollum.
doubled
No,
doubled up and rode 2 horses into town,
Okay.
or had 2 horses that were then left with your equipment, so to speak. Effectively, the knives and the drow had no use for it, and really, it tells me you have your equipment and you guys would have had transport, unless you want to buy more horses. Horses.
You okay, bud?
Let's go home.
Okay.
Fred
Anyway,
seconds that idea.
Fred's like, I'm out.
Why is Ghimnor going through that brothel for
It's just called the stable.
Don't ask.
The brothel's called the stable.
horse.
The prancing pony. That's what-
Wow.
Oh no.
the halfling's like.
They come in
Stop.
pints.
we get
Let's play. Let's play. Let's play.
It's horrid.
Oh.
And then I'm going to try to see if we can buy a carriage and grab some
Oh.
trade goods to take up to.
There's probably not a carriage for sale, but you can easily find a cart.
A wagon?
Okay.
Yeah, a wagon that 2
Well,
horses.
that's all it says in here is the carriage. So,
So, I will say, he will remind you or well,
Not
you
wagon,
will
I'm an
know.
idiot.
There's about a 15 gold levy on your horses because they're watching them.
Yeah.
So you have to pay that to get DMV or what? No,
Impound lot.
yeah. It's a horse impound lot.
I mean,
and then I believe
that's-
to rent a cart is 10% of the total cost. I think a
I'm
cart's
just
like
gonna buy one. A wagon is 35 gold.
oh, there you go.
And then I want to donate some gold to last my arm with spell magic, whatever you feel like may take off the hold.
So the base cost for a dispel magic scroll is 500 gold.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
No.
Consumables.
How long is the trip to Shadowdale?
I need more work for that.
Couple days.
A couple days. Oh, then I can cast a spell on you, no problem.
If you want.
Excuse me.
Don't know if I can. That's the kicker.
Dispel magic?
Yeah. No. Because if I know it's potentially going to have hazardous issues against him, and my bond won't let me attack him.
Oh, this one I don't think you actually know it will have hazardous.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we doing?
We're getting a cart. We're going.
We're going to
Shadowdale.
Shadowdale.
Okay,
Gonna need more money.
so you exit the temple.
Let's we go back to Flan and get my tens of thousands of gold. Just saying it.
You're like, our well is there still.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
As you leave the temple, you see a large crowd gathering on the front steps of the temple. A white carpet is being
this
rolled out from the entrance to the curb. Obviously, the clerics are making final preparations for the king's visit.
Let's go. Let's go.
A large throng has gathered about the stairs to the Temple of Gond. There are 20 some odd priests of the temple dressed in their finery, bracket the stairs up the temple. Burlon, the current acting high priest, is at the top. So basically, he's there and you exit just behind him. A white carpet runs from the curb to the temple's mouth. The loyal and the curious have gathered to meet the King of Cormyr. The royal carriage approaches, pulled by 4 white stallions. Pennants bearing the symbol of the purple dragon fly in the wind. A patrol of 10 horsemen precede the carriage, and 10 other guards follow it.
Bonus action.
So you exit the temple while all this is happening. There's a
Pausing. You didn't hear it. Bonus action hide from the halfling.
okay. Where are you hiding? Who are you hiding?
I can hide behind anybody who's taller than me.
And I'm asking.
I'm hiding behind the female elf.
Okay.
No, you're not.
So make
You-
a stealth roll and just tell me the result.
Because she is also hiding.
You can hide behind me. It's fine.
Okay. I think they have to be a.
If it's a big
But you are
temple,
medium.
there's
I'm a
columns
medium
to
creature,
hide
yeah.
behind.
That's fine.
26.
Okay.
Oh. I'm at 21.
Nice.
Wow.
Well, nobody has passive higher than that. All right, so there's a big throng. There's a large stairwell. Priests are lining up, and there's a guy at the top. You can't be in that area, but there's several columns along the edge. There's the front door, and then there's a mass of people kind of like here and here, and then in the center there's where the large carriage is with the 20 guardsmen. You can be anywhere you would like to be in that isn't populated by combat, and not that they are combat, but what I would consider combat NPCs. You know what I mean? So where would you like to be in my theater of mind, in case all hell breaks loose? And I hope it doesn't, because we only have half an hour, which we might. Fucking Talon or Dark Elf.
Fireball.
Speaking of which,
Like I said, I am definitely hiding in a cult.
I know.
behind
And
a
speaking of
column.
which, I actually have to make active rolls because there is a Dark Elf in the. You are a Dark Elf. You get 21.
Yeah.
Nah, you're okay. You notice, because you have a pretty good passive perception, a
Yeah.
few of the guardsmen kind of eye you, like, or you're not you directly, but they kind of like how do I explain this? Like the way a human sees a shadow out of the corner of their eye and then looks and kind of just haphazardly, something you're very familiar. That happens to you a lot.
Yeah.
One kind of gets a sneer on their face, but nothing further from that. So at least one person knows where you are, and most people have no effing clue. Okay.
I think I'm just somewhere on the right side.
What dragon is that?
Is that the black?
Perfect. So as the carriage pulls up, the interior is dark, blinds are pulled. The door of the carriage opens, and a wizard, a human, I believe he's a human,
Yeah.
in robes, steps out. Door swings shut behind a hand bearing a ring with the purple dragon on it appears from behind the curtain, resting on the bottom of the window of the carriage doors. Greetings, people of Tilberton, and most worthy clerics of Gonds, Wondermaker, Smithy, and Artificer. I am Vandergast, personal wizard to our Royal Majesty King Azun, the Purple Dragon of Cormyr. My lord is tired from his long journey and must decline Priest Burlon's invitation to tour the temple today, but his majesty does wish to address the crowd briefly. Your Majesty? Badgerbass motions to the carriage and takes a step back.
Honestly, if I was a bard, just cast silence. Sorry, continue.
Ooh, that would.
That would piss off so many people.
Especially a really powerful wizard.
Yeah.
Subtle cast.
Yeah, right?
It wouldn't matter much.
I would
Vandergast
like
is
so as King Azun steps
very
out of
near in
the
power
carriage. I would like everyone to
Elminster.
make a perception check.
Perception check?
All of us?
Question for you while you're doing that.
Yeah.
These horses, are they draft horses or riding horses?
Oh no, these are like the regal white horses in
So the
Cinderella.
horses that we got, that we have. Just
Well,
Our
they would be
horses.
draft.
they
Yeah,
would draft, okay.
yeah, they're not war horses. They're big and strong to carry a dwarf and whatever. Okay.
I got 20.
Jesus Christ.
I rolled a 20.
Okay.
Oh,
So of note, a nat 20 does not mean auto success in D&D 5th edition. Only in attack rolls does it matter. Outside of that, so I do need to know the total. At this point, the only thing I'm going to ask is, just raise your hand if you got above a 23.
Oh, no.
Are you fucking all right?
I got exactly 23.
Perfect. Yeah. Oh,
I got an 18, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's good. Nope.
yeah, they roll so well.
yeah, I also
Uh,
rolled a
rolled
20.
really
He's got
well.
expertise. I gave him expertise,
Yeah.
so he's
Yeah,
like a
I
plus
got-
8 or something like
Plus
that.
7.
Yeah,
So I got a 16 plus 7, which is 23.
nice.
Mm-hmm. I didn't roll particularly well.
That's fine.
I still got a 16.
Meta-wise, so even though the three of you have no experience with King Azun in general, you are not 100% certain that this isn't King Azun, but something about his appearance is just clearly off. You're not sure, but maybe the voice is a little off, or maybe the bearing, maybe he's not as wide, or maybe the
Cast a spell
garb
back.
isn't as idyllic as you would like.
Yeah,
I'm suspicious
I
this-
just remember.
Dear, dear people of Tilberton, brave souls who dare to challenge the uncivilized waste beyond the Stonelands,
Make a history check.
who rise above the adversity to accept the aid and protection of your southern neighbor, I bring you greetings from myself and my family. I wish to thank you in particular, the kind and gracious priests of Gond's Wondermaker, whose gifts and salutations have been greatly appreciated, and I hope to tour your temple in the very near future. Awesome. I would love it if all of you would like to make a saving throw.
We would like to.
Yes.
Or
No, you're going to.
we're going to.
So it's going to be everybody is going to make a saving throw versus wisdom at disadvantage. So that's how I'm. This gives me a -6.
Is it
but
magical?
It is.
Is it considered a charmed condition?
It is. No, so it is a compulsion, but it is not charm. It's based on your tattoos.
Is it a spell?
It is a spell.
It is a spell. Okay, so I
So
lose
so
my advantage.
I believe you two are at normal.
Yes.
So
I'm
as a
at
gnome,
normal?
anytime you have to make an int, wisdom, or charisma saving throw based on magic, you have advantage.
Oh, cool.
Because you're at disadvantage, it's a straight roll.
Yeah.
So you roll
Well-
8, 20, and give me the result.
17.
Okay.
I'll take that.
I got a 9.
I got a 10.
This is pretty good for disadvantage.
Man, that sucked.
Well, I got an
22.
18. 18 and a 9. Is 10.
Oh wait, saving throw? Sorry, that would
Yeah.
be 20.
I got a total of 6
Awesome.
because it bounced.
Yes.
I was like, I'm gonna roll.
It's like that.
Obviously not.
All right. So, who rolled above a 18? Awesome. You guys are fine.
Didn't give us disadvantage.
The other 3 of you collapse as the knife tattoo begins to glow bright blue, and you collapse in pain. You start to sweat. You, you realize while you're in pain, the source of this pain is a spell that the wizard is casting. Or has cast at this point. What would you like to do?
The people that are awake or the people that are not?
Oh, you're awake. You're
Oh, I
in
thought
pain.
you said
You're
we
just
collapsed
in pain.
Okay.
You collapse in pain. Not
You're in pain,
unconscious
but you're
in
not-
pain. You collapse. You
Yeah.
basically fall prone and go, ah! And the tattoo tells you the cause is right there. That guy, the dude in the robe, cast a spell on you. It
Symbol
hurts.
5 is glowing like, oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Symbol 1,
One.
actually.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And see, I went 1, 2. Oh.
Well, I said them in order.
I know, and I wrote them in order.
Yeah, well, you're wrong.
The knifey one.
And you guys are fine. You made saves, so you're like, oh, whatever. You do see the tattoo glow, but nothing bad happens from it.
Well, that can't be.
Still suspicious the guy's an illusionist.
Didn't-
I just believe everything until my face is rubbed on it.
It's a good idea for her, though.
Not so much.
Okay.
I know with the carriage, there's like a curtain.
There was a curtain. Yeah, there's windows and a curtain and a blind on the door, and they're all currently shut. But at the moment, the king is just outside. He is talking to you guys.
Okay, so he.
Yeah.
I was,
So that the second monologue I did was him.
yeah, I knew it was him. I just thought he was in the carriage because he was ill. So,
No, he's just tired.
No, he tired from his long journey, so he doesn't want to tour the temple today.
Yeah.
So, but he wanted to greet the Gonsmen and thank them for inviting him. But at the moment, he's exhausted. So effectively, he opened the door and maybe just poked his half body out, and he was talking to his friend. But he's on the white carpet. The wizard has stepped off. He's regaling and like queen waving, and then he's about ready to step in. And at this moment, he hears "ah" from the crowd. And then I need to know what your reactions are
Yeah,
before
yeah.
the next thing happens.
I am just going to lay it off like a woman touched me. It was horrible.
Can you
Right
make-
here on my arm, a woman touched me. Disgusting.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Okay.
What do you
I'm seeing. Am I seeing him casting anything? Is there muttering under his breath?
So no,
It's
so
the-
yes, he's not a sorcerer with subtle spell.
Correct.
Casting a spell is
an overt
thing,
action.
yes.
Yeah.
But he cast a spell. Everybody saw him cast a spell. He's the king's wizard. He's allowed to cast spells
So he cast a spell
over
and,
everybody.
and then now my arm is hurting.
Correct.
Okay,
And
I
he,
missed that.
No, I said the source of the spell is him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the tattoo said, "Hey, that guy tried to fucking hurt you."
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking what you're.
Just dispel. Bam.
Okay. Read the spell.
Yes.
Make sure that I want to know if it's.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Okay. What? So the effect you're doing is.
His
You're not
spell.
counterspelling. You're
I'm
trying
not
to.
counterspelling. I'm just trying to dispel whatever he's
What
put
he?
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a contested DC versus DC.
While he's doing
Is
that,
it level 3 or lower?
Ooh, I think it is. I
It
think it's
auto- it auto
I
goes
think
away.
it's-
so what I wanted to do.
Detect magic is first level, and he's casting it one slot higher, so I think it's second level, right?
You can cast up for detect?
I think so.
So I was
me
hoping
know.
to cast detect magic as well to figure out what he was
Detect
doing.
magic is just level 1. There's no real
All right, well, there you go.
upcasting.
So he casts detect magic. It goes off. He gets some information, so he knows that you have magic.
Magic, yeah.
But then you dispel it, and
Yeah.
it breaks. Yeah, that's fine. It's done.
Okay. But I just have made an overt action.
Cool. Yeah, I know. And so in response to that, the wizard goes, "Seize him." You're fine. What'd you make? What was the total?
I have 21.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah. Yeah, they go. Oh yeah, you're fine. What does Talon do?
B! I did a B!
Make a persuasion roll at advantage.
Was
Say again.
Deception.
I'll let you do deception at normal.
It'd be more.
No, that's fine. Persuasion is the advantage but deception at normal is perfectly fine with me if that's what you want to do.
Both persuasion and deception are the same.
Fred, I'm giving
I
you
know.
options. Choose, roll, and let's move.
What I was trying to say is, if you're going to give me advantage on perception, or not
Persuasion.
persuasion, I'll take persuasion because it's the same as my deception.
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Ooh, 11.
11 total.
Yeah, he rolled a 2 and a 7. Yeah, it's not great.
Seize him too.
What?
What is action height?
Yeah, it's actually because you're up at the top. Yeah, we could do that.
Because there's more.
Yeah.
than,
So you go crying out in pain and collapsing is what stopped the first time. If you want to take the bonus action and do that, we can absolutely do that. So roll another stealth.
And was I allowed to do a reactive to them screaming of detect magic? That's what I was thinking.
You can if you want, but again, casting a spell is.
It
also
might get me
overt.
caught, but
It's
yeah.
over. Yeah.
Yeah.
well, that is a 29 on my stealth.
Okay. So the two guards are like heading their way towards you. You hide behind a pillar, or you hide behind the elf again, and then you disappear. What are you doing after that?
I have a better idea.
I'm probably just watching.
I'd like to remind you, as a thief, you have second story climb. You literally can climb
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
the
climb.
pillar.
I'm gonna climb up the pillar.
Seize him.
So you,
What?
you are now 40, 50 feet up
They can't
on
see
the
him.
top of a creek roof, basically. Awesome.
So I want to point out, anytime you use a skill or a tool, it's a minimum of 10 on the die.
19.
I'm just letting you know.
If you have proficiency.
Correct.
Yeah.
It does any skill or tool proficiencies.
Yeah, that I did.
That's my
we did
fault,
talk
yeah.
about reliable talent when you first came in. I was like, you get it at 7 instead of 11 now.
Yeah.
So basically, if you have proficiency, the minimum on the die is a 10. Period. End of discussion. So then you're at a minimum 17. Period.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Which is still below the 18 of his DC, but yeah. So you rolled a 17 instead of an 11
So would have been a 14.
Yeah. So.
because you have a +4 modifier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's still below his DC, but yeah. So that all happens great. You're fine, and you have two guardsmen heading towards you. They're about to grapple and pick you up and take you into
Custody.
custody.
Okay. I'm letting other people react first.
So you can make an insight check to see what the overall.
Definitively make an insight check. 21. No, more.
Yeah, I know. It's DC was 15. It's
Okay.
a general read on the soldiers. It's because you did something not good in front of the king, like not insurrection level, but you.
Is it
Basically-
now illegal to dispel magic that's actively hurting people?
Well, nobody attacked you. Why would it be hurting you?
Did you not hear him cast the spell and 3 of us immediately collapsed in pain?
it had nothing to do with him. I think it has more to say about what happened with you. So you have to come with us, answer some questions. Please don't resist.
I will answer your questions here in this temple.
Okay, but we're going to take you into the temple away
Yes.
from the king.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm not going somewhere else. We're answering here on a holy ground.
sure. Awesome. We'll take you to the jail they have built into the back of the temple because, why wouldn't they? It's iron bars. And that's where we'll end the session.
Nice.
Any friends of... what's your name again?
What's yours?
Fuck you. Hold on.
Oh, I think I know
Hold
that
on.
family. I've heard them around here. Very famous guard.
My name is Valis. And I'm the lieutenant of the King's Guard.
Okay. Are you going to bring your wizard friend?
No. They're
He's
busy.
the one that cast the magic.
And I'm aware of the spell he cast, and I want to know why it hurt you, and we're going to answer questions. But we're going to take you, the person who's interrupting the king, out of the situation. Any friends of this gentleman can come talk to him in about a half an hour. And then that's where we'll end the session. So
Never seen him before in my life.
Suddenly that drow woman's looking
we
real
started-
good, huh?
we start the next episode with Skyrim, where it gets a head cut off. And so, what new character are you bringing next week?
Oh, if that happens...
No.
No,
Well,
that's not
you
gonna
would have
happen.
to fail some pretty.
I know, I'm just saying, but if
So-
I bring in someone else, it's gonna be some
Yeah.
drink.
Out of character NPC shit. You were disruptive.
Yeah.
They're just removing
No,
you.
yeah,
from
valid.
The alternative is panic and shoes.
Yeah.
And bad things happen.
Oh yeah.
If more than three of you failed the save and you were all, that panic happened. Period. More than half.
Yeah.
Because only one of you fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, two of you technically, but the rogue is now gone. Like, where'd
The rogue is just-
where'd that kid go?
Gone.
Yeah.
Because they didn't get a good enough look. He was hidden in the shadows. So they're now looking for a child.
Yeah.
And they're going to ask you about your friend.
And when I was saying detect magic, I think it'd be better to just roll for like Arcana or something. I was just trying to figure out what he was
Yeah.
doing.
So the spell he cast is also detect magic.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different when you do it to each other because you're all bonded, which is how's your bonds? It's different if you had all right. Out of character once we're done. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We will be continuing in 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
In December.
So no, we'll be the next time. Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you.
In
The
December.
next time we will be the second week of December. 'Cause
Oh,
the
the
fir-
second week?
It'll be like second or
It'll be the
third
first
is
Friday?
no, it'll be because the first Friday is 2 days after my anniversary,
Oh yeah, that's valid.
and then the week after that we'll reconvene.
Okay.
Because I believe he'll be in Japan. You're coming back though, right?
That's New Year's.
That's New Year's.
Oh,
For those who want to
What
put a
the
hit out
fuck?
on Casey.
I'd have to Google it. I don't know when we'll come back. We'll come back.
Wow.
Correct. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it'll be December 2nd or 3rd.
Now
or
I know
whatever.
how you feel about me, Jeremiah. Thanks.
Have you not
If Casey
seen your
comes
Facebook
back-
feed?
Casey
It's been
comes-
nothing but Japan.
Casey comes back with a mail order bride from Japan. Like, I guess.
No. A mail order bride.
Wow.
I went to Thailand for a thing.
Oh no.
Anyways, thank you all so much for joining us. See us in a couple weeks. Don't forget to head to the gift shop on your way out to pick up some fantastic Fellowship Gaming loot. Thank you all so much. We will see you guys soon. And
I
then,
know somebody who got a wife from
which one? Last one?
Yeah.